be okay in this motherfucker. It's gonna be okay in this motherfucker. Like, comment, subscribe, share, dislike, do all that. Do something to show some love, right? Um, Check it out. Excuse me. So look, we gonna talk about death. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You know what I mean? But recently, well, I made a video before this. You know what I'm saying? Talking a little bit about death, explaining that when you die, you know what I'm saying, the body turns a different color. This is why it's called die. You know what I mean? So, but on this video, we're gonna go a little, we're gonna go a little bit more in depth. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, I still got the, like I said, like I told y'all, I'm gonna do the what happens when you die, the soul movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break the soul movie down so y'all get a real understanding on what happens when you die. You know what I mean? So, without further ado, let's talk about it. So, if you knew somebody who recently passed, you know what I'm saying, you would kind of understand a little bit more of what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So, let's talk about this. When a person you know dies, if they are a light being or a dark being, it's going to show. You know what I'm saying? So, they're gonna tell you what they're feeling in this next dimension. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna show you by doing this. When you go outside the next day, or when you go outside the next day, it's either gonna be extra bright or it's gonna be really dark. Now, how you perceive these things is gonna determine whether they were a light or a dark being. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, if you go outside, you feel the sunshine, it's bright day, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of the time when they pass and they're a light being, it's gonna be super bright for no reason. Like, you're gonna go outside, like, why is it so bright? It's because they're sending you energy and letting you know that they're good and that they were a light being. You understand what I'm saying? When they're a dark being, you're gonna feel depressed all the time. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that you're not gonna feel emotions after this person dies and you're gonna feel really good about them dying. But what I'm saying is, when you start to notice that the day is just like not going well, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's all based off of perception. But even though that you know that this is a good day, you know what I mean? Because they obviously graduated to the next dimension, you know what I'm saying? Now, you would know, right, if they were a light being, because like I said, you're gonna either be it's gonna be moody, you know what I'm saying, for no reason, and it's gonna be a dark and grind, like negative things are gonna start happening after this person dies, is what I'm basically saying. Like a car accident, boom, somebody stole your stuff. This is what I mean, like their negative energy is still around. You understand what I'm saying? So they didn't ascend. They're still on Earth. And a lot of people are still on Earth because a lot of people haven't figured out how they die, right? So people, I told you, Earth, you grow a heart when you're on Earth. Earth is about school, right? This is a school. This is for learning. So when you think about Earth, right, and people that don't feel, that never got to feel emotion, you understand what I'm saying? These people are still hurt. And if you have not applied any type of, if you haven't really done any research on this person, if these people, like them cold case files where they never really figure out what happened, you know what I'm saying? These are the souls that are still wandering on this earth, you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of the time they can't figure out who that person was, like their body, like their face, like they were burned alive, you know what I'm saying? So they really cannot identify this person, you know what I mean, or this entity, you know what I mean? So they souls be trapped here. This is why they still be spooking people a lot of the time, because they have no peace. You understand what I'm saying? If you figure out what happened, then you will set that soul free. You know what I mean? So and another thing is, right, you go to the cemetery, You could say C like cake, cemetery, right? This is why you got Kemet. It's the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they still put you in coffins at 6 feet under the ground. Y'all gotta understand that, right? Moving forward, this is why Anubis, right? A god, one of the gods, can speak. This is why when you go to the morgue and the dude, pay attention. The dude gonna always look weird. The dude that's always messing with the bodies, he gonna always, eyes gonna always be like this. I swear to God on my soul, his eyes gonna always be like, yeah. It's because he sees a lot of things, right? These spirits and souls be talking to him, telling him what happened. You know what I'm saying? They want to tell them that, hey, I'm here. They want them Anubis, right? Because Anubis can speak through anybody that serves him. You gotta understand that, right? Anybody who serves with loyalty to any one of these gods can be their ambassador. Excuse me. Understand that, right? So when you think about these people who are at the morgues dealing with the bodies, these are the people that can speak to your brother or your sister or your cousin, niece, nephew, mom, grandpa, all of that. They literally be right there with them. You gotta understand that, right? Because in the other realm, right, Anubis would be speaking to that person that just passed, but in this realm, right, they would be that Mexican dude, that white dude, that black dude, whomever is at the morgue. Because I told y'all, God spoke through the bushes, spoke through the people on the streets. I use God in the Bible as a reference because the Bible does say that it's allegorical, which means that a lot of things that are happening is written in the Bible. They have to tell you the truth and put it in plain sight, or else they would be receiving what we know as what? Karma. You understand what I'm saying? Karma is a god that we have yet been power to. So moving forward, right? Death is hated, right? Death is hated. This is why when you rearrange the words and death, you will get hated. This would be considered a curse. Life and death, coming back to life over and over and over and over again. For a lot of y'all, is feeling like a curse, right? Because you are cursed. You have to understand that. Death. This is why death is hated. You hate yourself, don't you? That to me, that this is why you are cursing yourself. You gotta understand. You scared of the Grim Reaper, like I told you, skeleton bones. You are skeleton bones. Why would you fear something that you are? Understand what I'm saying? Like, they have to show you the truth, or otherwise they will be receiving karma from another god. Each god has to, this is why you have Star Wars, Galactic Warfare, you know what I'm saying? The warfare, you understand what I'm saying? The Galactic Federation, you understand? Because there's law and order on every dimension, you understand what I'm saying? So y'all gotta understand, each and every god cannot do anything that they want to do. This is why they have to make you do certain rituals to get what you want, because they know that they will have to pay a certain price to give you what you want as well. Everything you gotta pay, quote unquote, pay for it, right? Yeah, it's what you fear. You know what I'm saying? This is why they're showing you fear yourself. So you gotta understand, right? It's a powerful thing. There's nothing scarier than to see yourself attacking yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So if you died and then the Grim Reaper, like your head was on the Grim Reaper face, would that not freak you? Exactly, because you fear yourself. So this is why a lot of people are still cursed because of fear. You see what I'm saying? So let's start to understand that death is nothing more than life, literally. Like I said, in the next dimension, when you die, right? This is why they use the quote unquote polarity. So when you die, a lot of people, you will notice that a lot of people be 100 feet tall, and they be this black figure, right, in a white world, right? Like literally, it's like what y'all would consider what's that called? Purgatory. You know what I'm saying? Purgatory. Um, this is the next dimension where everything is. You get whatever you're granted. Y'all seen the Matrix where he was in that blank room. Y'all think that ain't real? That's the next dimension. This is why it said when you die, you create your own paradise, literally. So we have to understand that the next dimension is what you want it to be. You understand what I'm saying? When you pass, it's what you want it to be. You know what I mean? That's why it's a blank room. Whatever you think there is, like that. You can't feel anything per se. Like somebody punch you, you won't be able to feel it. So y'all seen, like I said, y'all seen when Morpheus was in the room and it was all blank and he just created anything that he wanted. That's how the next dimension is. But a lot of people want to feel like I told you, so we bring ourselves back to this dimension. You become a god. You become what is in the next dimension. You know what I'm saying? You lose this body, but like literally, like when you look down at yourself, like a lot of people don't ascend. Like that's a lot of information at once. I know, but look, when a lot of people just go straight up, when they go straight into the light, you understand what I'm saying? They become their light being. They go straight to the light. This is why it gets brighter during the day. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? If you seen Soul, when they went into the light, they became. They're not that same. They become one with everything. So, a lot of people, like I said, they choose, they're not loved, or they choose to stay here because they don't want to move on, you know what I'm saying? So this is why their souls are still on earth, you know what I mean? So, I lost them. So, excuse me, I'm trying to remember where I just was. Anyway, to say the least, when you in the next dimension, you become a big, giant, tall, whatever you want to be. But in this dimension, you'll only be able to see that. I mean, in this dimension, you'll only be able to see that as a big, giant, tall, whatever behind you, aka a shadow. You know what I'm saying? This is how they can display themselves. You know what I mean? This is all they can do. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when you die, you get darker, right? Your skin literally gets darker. So the next dimension, you know, when you look into the galaxy and whatnot, it's dark. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he who is already there, so you're gonna meet, you feel me? So yeah, I just wanted to say that, like, death is nothing to fear. Death is you. You are death. You're one with everything. You gotta understand that. So it's gonna feel, I'm not gonna lie to you, when you first come out your body, you're getting you're gonna feel it until you get out of the body. It's like astral projection. It's no difference. If y'all all astral projected before, then you would know kind of what death is like. Facts. If you've ever astral projected, then you know what death is like. So, it's gonna feel like a ride, like this, like in the movies when people be sucking the soul out of people, that's literally how it feel, like a deep breath, like you going down, like. This is why they have to, I'm telling you, they have to tell you the truth. This is why they give you roller coasters. That's why you feel like you outside of your body. They give you an outer body experience. That's exactly how death feels when you started coming out your body. It feels like a roller coaster, like no lies. It feels like a roller coaster and you literally pop out of the womb, you know what I'm saying? You gone, you literally flying out. Now you don't feel anything. Now you just anywhere at any time, you're everything, whatever you choose to be. You cannot interfere with certain things because they have laws governing it on the next dimension. But you can do certain things to interact with the dimension, right? You know what I'm saying? Your energy, so you can tap into anything that is energetic with permission. You feel me? So, like I said, don't fear death. I'm gonna do the soul video on my new Instagram. And like I say, y'all good. Peace.